With regard to the travel advisory that was issued just a few days after I became ambassador, so what you need to understand about the United States is our first job is for the safety and security of embassy personnel as well as U.S. citizens in any country in the world in which we operate. And so whenever there is any concern, it is actually a law of the United States of America that we must alert American citizens and embassy personnel. So it was not targeted specifically to KISUMU, other than the fact this is our largest place in all of Kenya besides Nairobi where we have U.S. citizens and employees. So we had no data, no data that you didn't have about KISUMU. It was a very in the course of normal business that we would issue an alert like that. It is true, one of the reasons I wanted to come to KISUMU is I wanted to, first I wanted to see the governor again, but I also wanted to show that this is an area that is very important to the United States, very important to our endeavors in Kenya. So that is why I am here. What I want to say is that I can't guarantee that there will never be other alerts because it is required by U.S. law. So when there's any concerns at all, we must issue alerts. But it's never targeted towards one particular group or area. It's because this is where we have the vast majority of our citizens and outside of Nairobi. So
let me just add to that.
Yeah.
Before I think Her Excellency is coming here is quite an important sign that the U.S. has confidence in the security of this place. So I don't think that that should cause anybody any harm. In any case, after that travel advisory was issued, I had a discussion with the Charge d'Affaires on phone and explained exactly what Her Excellency has explained. And we know that, sometimes such incidences also have their silver side or golden side, in that it put us into attention globally. And her coming here today is another attention globally,
yeah.
Which means more people will come after she departs. So I think it has a happy ending, actually. Don't you think so? Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. It is one of my top priorities is to reduce the visa backlog that faces Kenyan citizens seeking visas of any kind to get to the United States. The reason we face this situation is largely due to COVID. What happened in COVID is visa applications naturally went down, and staff also sort of left to different jobs because there was not the visa applications that needed to be processed. But just when things started coming back up again, it's hard to hire the staff back as fast as one can. So we have been building staff, and I have also done some work with our team in Nairobi to see if we can't improve the visa backlog situation. It's unacceptable. As I said at my very first press conference, it's unacceptable for university students, for people trying to attend medical and health conferences around the world. We will do better, and it is one of my top priorities to reduce the backlog as soon as possible. So I recognize the problem, and we're working hard to fix it. The United States stays neutral on all elections in countries in which we work. And what I think we would say is that we have been incredibly impressed by the Kenyan process so far. The elections were held peacefully. The country seemed to be united around following the process. And every candidate, as I understand in Kenya, has the legitimate right to file a grievance with the Supreme Court. That was done peacefully and thoughtfully. And so now we all await for the September 5th adjudication by the Supreme Court. And so I think we are, as I said, impressed by the process thus far and how both candidates have tried to follow the appropriate processes.